Hello and welcome. My name is Alice Leith and I'm founder and director of the Online Astronomy Society Academy. And what we're doing today is in collaboration with Starry Night. Starry Night have kindly asked us if we'd produce a brief video for them showing where Comet ISON is. So what I'm doing is I'm just having a quick fiddle. Please pardon my desktop. I've got to refresh this screen now. This is no just a reflection of me and my untidiness, but that's no reflection on the software here. It's just I'm using a laptop, so clearly it just takes a bit more time to refresh its sky. The laptop's taking more time to do that. Just to say again, Starry Night have been very generous to us. They've actually donated this software to the Online Astronomy Society Academy. This is Starry Night College, which is just about their higher end software there that they use. But they've got other versions as well, like Enthusiast and Pro, which are well worth taking a look at. And they took a look at some of the podcasts I did using Stellarium, and they asked, well, now you've got our software, what would you do this for us for ISON? Good idea, so let's give it a go. Where is Comet ISON at the moment? So, well, the software's fired up, so let's go and take a look at where Comet ISON is. So that's that. But what I wanted to show you as well, because I thought it might be nice to weave in a brief kind of tutorial on Starry Night here, not just show you comments, but show you some of the controls. So I'm going to go into find, and there's ISON. So I'm going to hit the enter key here, and that should take us round to where ISON is. So there it is, it's there. I'm a bit confused, of course, because I wanted to go for my current date, which is the 19th of November. So if I kind of come back now, this is where I could demonstrate it and then try and find. I know it's down there, but if I hit enter, this will actually tell me now it's not in your horizon. You can't see it until then, that time there when it rises. And of course, ISON's been greyed out there. So that's fair enough. I mean, that's a nice feature. It tells you that the object's not available yet. So let's see if we can remedy that. So I'm going to go to 10 to 6 and see if I can come back a bit earlier. There we are. The comet's just rising there, just above the horizon, and it's just literally below Virgo. Let's see if I can lose that that pad there, and see if I can just zoom out so we can get a clearer view of the sky and lower down the horizon. Where exactly are we talking about? So straight away I can see Leo, which is quite a prominent constellation, and up there you got Ursa Major. So if we wanted to find ISON and we weren't so sure where exactly where Virgo was, well, let's just spot a star hopping and see what we can do. Ursa Major, I won't patronise you, but there it is. I'm just going to briefly highlight that, and there's the plough. Many of us know the plough. There's American Jupiter, who used to find the pole star, which is up that way, and if we go below the plough, we will then come to Leo, the lion. If I just quickly highlight that, very well known constellations and easy to spot. So there is our Leo, and that is the plough. So if we come down from Ursa Major down to Leo, and then come down from Leo, sort of using the triangle at the back end of Leo to guide us roughly down to Virgo, and there's Virgo there. We could just about make it out just above the horizon. If you've got thick light pollution, it might be an issue for seeing this first thing in the morning, but otherwise if you haven't and you've got a clear view of the southeastern horizon, you will have a chance of seeing Comet ISON. But don't worry too much, because even though it's an early morning object at the moment, it will be visible late at night time as well as we go into January of next year. So that's pretty much how we find our comet. So what's the comet doing and where is it going? And if you just allow me to quickly tidy up the heavens, I've made a bit of a mess. We try to be environmentally friendly in these things, and I just erase out all this. So now we know where we are. We can now ascertain how to find Comet ISON. So there's Comet ISON. We've pointed our way to it. So let's see what it's doing. So that's the time it rises. So let's go back so I can get control. Flicker between one soft. I have to add that isn't part of Starry Night here. This is the whiteboard that I'm using in conjunction with it. It's not possible, as far as I know, to scribble over the planetarium as I am at the moment using Starry Night. I'm using another software to do that, which is why it's a bit slow. It's a laptop, so if I had to behave strangely, don't blame either vendor. It's my laptop. So just a brief disclaimer there. Right, so now I'm going to click onto the day, and now I'm going to go forward, and the comet is getting lost as we go day by day. So it's gone below the horizon now, and then there's its tail flaring, so it's starting to come up. I don't need to tell you that a comet's a dirty chunk of ice, do you? Do I? I mean, everybody knows that. And then about 6 o'clock, back up it comes again, rising sort of more in the east this time, and getting further up by about. So you'll definitely be able to see it round about then at 6 o'clock in December. It's definitely going to be dark enough. And then it's approaching Hercules, which is a very well-known constellation. Let's just stop and take a quick look at that. So around about the 22nd of December, that comet is skirting past Hercules. There's Hercules there. That is a very rough diagram. Tell you what, shall I zoom in? Let's have a quick look. Let's zoom into Hercules. There we are. Just drag over. And there is Hercules. Let's just highlight that again. So it's just going past Hercules there. So at about 6 o'clock roughly, in fact, doesn't even have to be that early now. If we look at the time, we could probably go up to 6. The sun's going to start rising. Let's sort of go down to about. Ooh, how far can we go back? There we are. Around about 6:30ish, 6:23. You should be okay to see Comet ISON then. So there we are. So if you get up in the morning, there it is in the south, just going past Hercules. But it's going to keep rising. It's not going to stop there. So it's just done a full circle round past Virgo, and now it's heading up the way. So let's follow it up and see where she's going. So it's going up and up and up. And actually from there, to be honest with you, I think we'll probably see the comet quite nicely if we go into the dark now. There we are. In fact, now if we look north, the comet is kind of around about 1920ish on the 30th of December, so just after Christmas. The comet is kind of skirted near Ursa Minor, and there's the Ursa Minor. You're getting low in the sky. It's quite low in the sky, but from this date we can kind of go back. So it's starting to rise to about 20 past on the 24th, for example, and then it's getting higher, heading up towards Ursa Minor and into January, and it's still continuing to rise. I'd imagine it's going to start maybe getting a bit fainter by about then, but that should be a good opportunity for those who are not early birds to come out and catch the comet. So let's just give you some bearings as to where it's gone to now. Well, I'd imagine most of you are probably aware of the fact that this would be Ursa Major. And I'm going to say here, because it's near as top of it, is if you go for Merak and Jupi and point all the way across with an imaginary line, you there meet the pole star, and then just slightly a bit past there, you've got Comet ISON again. So by and large, whether this is going to be an ultra bright object or not, jury's still out. It might be, it might not be, it depends. But I mean, it is there. It is a reasonable magnitude to catch with a pair of 7x50 binoculars or 10x50 binoculars. It might reach naked eye, we don't know. But round about that time of the year, 9th of January 2014, the comet is going to be sort of getting reasonably well placed here to be seen in the north. So exactly how it's going to proceed or not, couldn't tell you exactly in terms of brightness, but it is reasonable. It is very well placed by then. I mean, you're now talking about 20 past 7 on January the 24th, and I mean, it's going to be very, very dark by then anyway. So come 8 or 9 o'clock, it's going to be a fantastic time to see that comet. So I just wanted to give you a brief overview. I say I can't be a bit any more specific than that. I don't know how bright the comet's going to be. There's a lot of speculation about that, but it is a comet that is here. And at the moment, at the time of speaking, it is an early morning comet. As we saw, it is going to rise further into the northern hemisphere and be better placed for northern viewing. So, and if you're a member of the Online Astronomy Society and you're on Facebook, then I look forward to seeing your images. But either way, best advice I can give you is wrap up warm, nice pair of binoculars. Hopefully you've got starry night and you can use that to see where the comet is in real time. And then if you've got a DSLR camera and a telescope, you could take some images, and we've got some courses to help you do that. So the opportunity's there. We don't know, as I say, how bright the comet's going to be, and it'd be wrong of me to make any assumptions. But it's there, and provided nothing goes wrong between now and then, that should be a pretty good sort of late Christmas present for people to feast their eyes on. So let me leave you with that, and I'd like to thank you for watching. On behalf of the Online Astronomy Society Academy and Starry Night. Thank you very much.